everyone, and welcome to the Disney Dolls House issue 45. Yes, we're going to be doing issue 45 today. Apologies for the late start there. I had to wait for the machine to finish its cycle there. As you can hear, it's slowly descending to quietness. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's the TV. I can hear echoing and I don't know where it's coming from. But yes, we are going to be doing issue number 45 here today. We've got two people in the chat. Steve writes, Meganito, you're in the wrong chat, mate. It's, I'm Mike. And then we've got Diamond Paintings with Tessa. Hello. This will be a very long show because it's got quite a lot to do. I anticipate we should finish roughly about 10 o'clock. If we need to extend it into the early hours of morning, then we'll do that. No problem at all. So let's see what we've got to do. Marcus Budlett, Captain of the Goose Fuck. How's it going, Mr. Budlett? You okay there? Right. So, is the sound all good? Do let me know. So this is what we've got. Issue 45. I had to look at this and I was like, yes, we can do it. So in here, we've already got 46. Now, my plan of action is we should be able to attach this in the next issue, hopefully. Capitan. Yes, Capitan. How's it going, Capitan? Admiral. He calls me Admiral now. But we've got the Winnie the Pooh bedroom. So we've got loads of slats. That little door that I said who fits through there, it's actually Winnie the Pooh. We're going to be putting the stickers onto the wall. Move that back a bit, raise it up a bit. So we're going to be putting the stickers onto the walls, cutting them all out to size. Then the fun part starts because this is such a fantastic issue. Because we get to put them around the base of the floor. And then obviously as we press on, we're going to be forming all the little rooms in. So this is why I'm saying it's going to take a long time. Obviously the glue time as well is going to cause problems, but there's no way that I could stitch this. It wouldn't handle it. And then moving on, we're going to be putting even more walls on and then we should end up with what looks to be a shoebox. So yeah, that's exploring Winnie the Pooh's happy home. Winnie the Pooh's house is carved into the trunk of a large tree. At the edge of the 100-acre wood, it is a cosy, charming abode, much loved by its owner. Hello, Magnico. How's it going? You all right there? And then we've got coming up in issue 46. Now, we do have issue 46, which is the Teacup and Saucer for Alice in Wonderland. We've got the staircase to the Winnie the Pooh basement, and we've also got a chair for Alice in Wonderland. Right, hello. We've skipped a comment there. Hello, Mike. Hello, Meganico. How's it going? Hello, Steve. That's a bloody big fish you've got in your profile there. Hi, Steve. Are you mad? You are mad. Charming. Hi, Steve. You are mad. What? I don't know what's going on today. Oh, wow. But anyway, so these are all the parts that we've got. We'll get to the lovely, sexy rug in a minute because that looks really gorgeous. So we've got various little walls here. We've got two smaller walls. We've got stickers on there. We've got two larger walls, as you can see. And then we've got two even larger walls, stickers there. Now, this little thing that I said the other night, I think it was yesterday, this is for Winnie the Pooh. So obviously that's why it's really, really small. So we'll put that over to one side. We've got various walls here to do. As you can see, one of them actually has this lovely material on it. As you can see, it's quite lovely indeed. You will also need these parts here from the last issue. So we're going to be needing these parts as well. And I'm just going to swap the camera a minute because you also need, let me get onto that. You also need this part here. So in here, we need to have a little bit later on, we will be using this part here because that's going to be what we put the walls into, okay? So that's actually what I keep my bounty in as well. That's the bounty at the moment. So we'll just put that there and we'll crack on. Mike, what's going on here? So apparently Meganico's mad with Steve, or Steve is mad with Meganico. I can see a big bold comment of Meganico. So I don't know what's going on there. But let's get building, shall we? Right. So first things first, we need to get the wallpapers attached. So we'll put that over to one side. We need wallpaper C. Now, I'm assuming, is it that one? No, this is like a jigsaw puzzle now. Wall panel E, apparently. So, is it this one? No, it must be that one. Yeah, that's the one we want because it's got gauge in it. So that's pretty good. Okay, lovely. So then what we're going to do is we're going to get a piece of this lovely sticker. Basically measure it up. They want us to put it over these two slits here. Let me sort this camera out. I apologise, this camera's warped. Let me swap the banner as well. We need to swap that through. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that over there, roughly about down here. And it should be just coming off the edge of there, hopefully. So as long as we've got it flush with that side, brilliant. They're saying to wipe it down with a damp cloth, but to me that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to peel this off. I think we'll be finished by 10 o'clock, but it's just you know, it's the gluing that's going to be the problem, waiting around for the glue to set. I've got no nails, I bite them all off. Okay. Could be here a while, so because I don't have nails, you see, so I bite them off. So unfortunately, I'm a nail biter. Let me get some tweezers hit. Oh crumbs! I need C5. Johnny 5. Here's Johnny. Oh. There we go. Them tweezers are shit. Let's get C6. Actually, that's C17 by the looks of it, up the back. Sorry, they're not gripping it. Let's try C. I think that's C9. Yeah, there we go. That would be the one. Okay, I will get your comments. Let me get this sticker down first. Now, I don't do I just like to pull it flat down. I don't piss around with, you know, rolling it and putting it there and this one there. And oh, there we go. Oh my God, my hand's proper shaking. Like, what the hell? Okay. Oh, I think they want it to go right up the top here. Hang on a minute. I think it might be, yeah. That's the wrong wall. I've got the wrong bloody wall. Oh God, there we go. That's the right one. I was like, that's a little bit short for that. First cock up of the night. Lucky I didn't stick that. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Oh, it feels so good. I love doing that. Okay, lovely. So this is going to feed over there. It's nice and flush. So this, and also if you pull it tightly a bit, you can get it slapped down in one go, you know. I'm happy with that. That looks pretty nice to me. Lovely. Brilliant. Okay, I'm just going to get my booty card. So far, so good. And then this part up here, we can just fold up like that. That's not a problem. We can just, whoops. Half the time I forget the camera's there. Okay, lovely. So that's that one. And then obviously we then have to tip it over. I'm assuming we cut that off in a bit, but then we put that over there. Right, this is where we've got to make an incision through here, but I'll just get to some of the comments. Okay, so we've got 10 comments come up here. Okay, yeah. Right, let's get through some of the comments for the minute. Yes, cool. Isn't Nico? Isn't Nico? Okay. I mean, moderator. I don't know what we're going on about tonight. Something about moderator. Someone's mad. Yes, I was the first time to. And then evening. Oh, hello, Matthew Bourne. You all right, mate? How's it going? Are you well at Meganigo 1970? And then you, yes, Steve, yeah. And then we'll do 2 more comments, and then I really must get to this one. Good at Meganico. Oh, I didn't show you the carpet. Let me show you that in a minute. Good at Meganico 1970, yeah. And how is Petra? And I love her name. And the boy is Nico. Yes. How is? Did you say his name was Charlie? Is it Charlie? No. What's his name? I can't remember. Stable now. Right, let's get back to building. Right, so just before we move on, this is the carpet. It comes in this lovely bag. So let me get into, this is the actual carpet. Now this carpet is apparently the rug for Mickey Mouse's room. And on the back, look at that. It's like, you know, tie-dye where they, like, you screw up clothing and then you put like paint, is it paint or ink or something to tie-dye it, and then the rest of it doesn't get dyed, but that's gorgeous. So we'll put that back in here and we'll start to make the first cut. It looks really lovely, that. Quite like that. Right, okay, so I've actually bring my craft knife was very kindly sent to me by a fellow of the Partwork community who also builds this. But my blade, the tip of my blade is snapped off. So I'm thinking these are obviously angled ones. So if we'll try it, but we might have to convert it into this one for the meantime. But yeah, it comes with this. But as you can see, the tip of this is snapped off. So we'll see how we go. But what we've got to do is we need to make an incision through here. I'm assuming we need to cut basically down this hole. So I'll put that down a bit like that. So we need to cut. I mean, it should do it. I can't see. It's obviously a very blunt knife, but yeah, see, that's worked. Lovely. Okay. And then I'm assuming we cut that. I mean, it's not saying anything. They're just saying in the red part. So, oh, right. And then on the wall, they want us to score it. Right. Okay. So roughly about there, I should imagine. Yeah, because obviously that's going to come up, isn't it? But then you've not got nothing on there. But, well, that's where they want us to do it. So, yeah, okay. Going to change that knife. It's because it's blunt. So we will use the one that's come with this. This might not be the best one, but it's more like a slant, but we'll have to work with what we've got. I have got a yellow one, but it's not the right type of knife for this type of project. So, okay. Oh, but God, yeah, this is not really the right type of knife for this. But hopefully we've... God's sake, why won't it come off? That's up there. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Bellissimo. Bellissimo Italiano. Fantastic. I mean, it might overhang a bit, but at least we've not. It's always best to not, you know, you cut a little bit, but you don't have to cut off too much. So that's good. Lovely. Okay, so that's that one done. As you can see, all on there. Looks really nice. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so we'll put that over to one side. The next part, what we've got is we've got to have another one now, which looks as if it looks like it's that wall there. Okay, lovely. And then we're going to use, I think this might be the small of the walls. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Okay. And then we'll put this one too. I love the way it sort of like overhangs as well. I think that's lovely. Okay, so I'm happy. I mean, it could have gone up a little bit more, but I'm happy with that. It's on there, it does the job. Okay, lovely. So I'm just going to get my boots card. And just, this is basically to knock out any air bubbles, you know. So, I mean, to be fair with you, although it's a bit short, that's going to have a wall next to it, so it might cover it. Okay, so that's that one. And then we need to turn that over. And then we've basically got to trim all round here. So here we go. Okay, so we've got to trim all down here. This knife, I'm not happy with this. Doing it. Well, I don't know if there's. I wonder if we can get another one of these, but whether they sell them on Amazon, because all it is that little tip is snapped off. So I mean, this is not really the type of black. We don't really have another spare in this, so unfortunately, we're going to have to work with what I got. But I'll try and get some on there. If Rod, is his name Rod Adams? If Rod is watching, you'll be pleased to know I've ordered the glue. That's coming tomorrow. I had to bite the bullet and pay £7 for it, but it is what it is. Fortunately, nothing we can do about that. Okay, so that's that one. Why have we got... There we go. Has to be perfect. It has to be perfect for me. Okay. So this one, yeah. Oh crap, my books fell on the floor. Let me sort this out first. So what's everyone doing? Oh, I love doing this. That could be a wallpaper. You know, where they slap all that. What is that jelly stuff? That it's like you know when you put wallpaper, is it paste? That jelly stuff that goes on the wall to put wallpaper up. My brother loves doing that. Okay, lovely. So far so good. Happy. I'm always snap top off. Oh right. I mean, I have got another one. Let me see if I can find it. Because it was in here. See if I've got it. Right. Yeah, there it is. I have got this one, Steve, but this is what we call a snap blade. Because what happens is this one slides up, but then you snap it off there, you see. So we could use that if need be, but I don't really like that. It's very dangerous. So I will try with this. I absolutely love this knife. It's one of the best things I've ever... Well, I didn't actually buy it. at the time my supplier bought me it, who's also a member of the Parkwork community, and he very kindly got me this lovely knife. So it's quite nice of him. Okay, so he's getting in this crack that's the problem, because it's a square blade. It's quite difficult to get down that crack, but we're doing our best. Okay, and then we've got to get down here. Oh crap. Oh, okay, that's good. I thought I cut it too much then. But what we can do, we can put out a vantage card, and then we could probably try and see where we're going here. Need to judge it, because we don't want to take it too far back, but it's roughly, it needs to come back a little bit more, around about there. Okay. So if this could go horribly wrong. So I've got one shot at this. What I'll do, there's a little nugget bit here that seems to have got stuck, but what I'll do, if I can just try and, there we go, that'll do. Well, there's another nugget bit here, look. Okay, so what I'll do with that is I'll push that around there, and then I'll fold that back up there if I can. Because something wouldn't lock in that, so I'm happy with that. Wow. That's nice. Another one done and dusted. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we've done that one. We do have two more walls. Well, we've actually got this one. Is there another one of them? I don't know. But that must be, this wall that they're referring to must be this one here, because now we get the fun part of putting it in. So what we'll do now is I will come on the screen to read some comments, and then we'll get gluing. So finally we've got somewhere we can construct it all in, you know, and free up space. So right, very, very good. I quite enjoyed that. Lovely. So yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. Okay, so we got up to, I think it was this one, weren't it? No, we missed one because there was something to do with you like the bike or something. So how is Petra and the boys, Nico? Yeah. And then we've got good Steve. Yeah. Let me change that banner quick, because we need to, I wish there was like a loop thing, because I keep forgetting to swap the banners over. There we go. Okay, so this one is Cool Mechanical, and the rug looks lovely. I do like. The only thing I'd like is, obviously they give us bits and bobs that go in each consignment, but they'll give us parts that are not used yet. So ideally, I would like to see these like come with the issue that they're installed with. But yeah, so it's really nice. I mean, we've got a purple one, haven't we? I think that's the frozen room. But there's a purple rug that I think came with the purple chair. You know, the big tall high chair one. So yeah, I think we'll do 4 more comments, and then I want to get, because we're gonna, I can speak to you again once the glue is set. And the plan of action is, while it's setting and the glue is drying, I can get through the chat. So yeah, I've always snapped top off. I don't know whether it's because I pressed too hard, but yeah, I mean, it needed changing anyway. It's a little bit rusty as well, so it's a shame, but I'll have a look for them. There must be like a place on Amazon where you can buy like a little pack full of like, you know, all different assorted blades. That's what we need, in a pack of assorted blades. And then we can just, you know, put it into here and turn off. I'll tell you, okay, tip off, we'll do, you're actually the last comment on the feed there. So, didn't know you had a brother, knew you had a sister. Yes, I do. How can I get it? I'll show you, remind me at the end, and I'll show you, because it's on my pictures on the phone. So yes, I do have a brother and a sister, actually, but everyone thought we were twins. And we're not twins. You can get twins that are not identical. But yeah, let's get on to building, shall we? Right. this is where the fun part comes in. So what we've got in here is, I can't remember where this big bag came from, but this, I know where this came from. This came from that big box of Celebrations that I got at Christmas. But in here, I keep my Bounty. So what I've got is inside here is that's my Bounty. I need to really get back onto that. I keep forgetting to do it. And then we're going to be, it looks so small compared to the Bounty. Oh, this is so exciting. We're going to build the room. I've been waiting. I cannot tell you how long I've been waiting to do this. Okay, so the wall that we need, remember we got 2 of these walls. I think the wall they're referring to, wall 14. Oh, this is, oh man, I can't tell you how happy I am doing this. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh right, it just needs a bit of persuasion. Is that lopsided? Okay, I'm just testing it because I want to test that it fits first. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to pull this up very carefully. This is just lovely because, you know, now we've got foundations that we can put it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that to one side. I'm going to get a tray today. These come from my diamond painting trays, but I don't use these ones. I can't stand trays that don't have chips. And then what we'll do is we'll get some of this Gorilla Glue. Bloody glue. It always dries like with a plastic thing on it. That's just the glue. PVA is lovely because you can pick it off. So, yeah, lovely. Okay, and then I'm going to use a paintbrush because what I'd like to do is, I think we glue it in. Oh, actually it says without using glue. Now slot the tabs in the bottom of the glue. Okay, so this one doesn't want glue. Okay, interesting. Well, we've got some anyway, but so this one apparently don't want glue. That's interesting. It's because it's probably tight then. Okay, so these, obviously you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 there. They feed along this one here. Yeah. Okay, so that goes in there. This one went in fine, but oh, there we go. It's this then one that fell out. Okay. That's not falling out. I think that's why they said don't use glue. So that's good. So that's wall 15. Facing the interior, make sure there's no gaps yet. And then, sorry, wall 14. And then we're going to put wall 15 in at the back, apparently. So this is going to go round the back, round the U-bend. And then that one's going to go, I suspect, into this line here. Yep. Oh, that slotted in much better than the other side. But that's still without using glue. Okay, so still without using glue. So we've done that one. And still without using glue, they want wall 16, which is the one that's got the little cutout from what I can see. And wall 16 is going right at the rear. So we might finish early actually, but this is gonna, oh look at that, that's gonna interlock, you beauty. Excellent. Now this is where it can get a little bit fiddly because we've got to try and, how are we going to get that in there? So it's got to go up the back passage. We're going to have to erect this up slightly so that we can get that. It's like a jigsaw puzzle this. Oh man, it's all going pear-shaped now. Oh. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I think that's the wrong wall. No, it isn't. That's the right wall. What am I doing? I've made a cock up here. Hang on a minute. Let's take this out. I've made a mistake here somewhere. Because the wall they're referring to is not, I don't know why I thought it was that, but we're actually doing the wall at the back here. So that wall yeah, we've skipped a stage here because the wall they're referring to in step 3 is this one here, which is wall 16. Now, apparently, that goes in this slot here. So the first 3 slots here, and then that's going to go, let's get that down a bit. That's going to slot into there from what I can see. So, cool, blimey, this is very high tech. Loving the groove in that. And then there's like a little anchor point that you basically, oh gosh. It's not budging. Okay, what's going on here then? Oh yeah, that's one, lovely. There's a little bit of jiggle, you see. You got to jiggle it. Oh, come on, man. What's wrong with this? Right, there we go. I think we've got lift off. Yeah, lovely. Hey, oh, I'm so happy. This is gorgeous. I mean, it's a little bit loose, but that goes in there lovely. So brilliant. Okay, and then once you've done wall 16, apparently this is all without glue. We then have to do wall 17 still with no glue. So that gets moved around here. This is wall 17, and that's the one that goes down here. So that's wall 17. That's got a, this could be a bit complicated because, as I said, we might have to erect this up slightly because it's a, there we go, it's a very tight fit there. And then, God blimey. There we go. Brilliant. Cool, that's very tight. That's probably why you didn't need glue. As you would do in cement when you're putting down pavement, you would go tap, 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 tap. You know, with the hammer on there where they tap each corner to put it in. But that is looking beautiful. So all that went in without glue. So what we'll do, we've got glue coming up next. I think we can get through some comments before we just do that. But to have all them walls in, oh, that's brilliant. That's a workout. Oh, lovely. I'm knackered. Tip off, yeah. Who's got a tip off? Didn't know you had it. Yeah, I've seen that one. I'll show you at the end. Hey, Mike, I go now. See you next time. Dowie. See you later, Megan Lako. Take care. And then Dowie, yeah. Lovely. Okay, so that's that. We'll just switch the banner. It's really nice. My favourite thing, obviously, I like electrics, but it's when you've got all these parts everywhere, the satisfaction is when you get to put all the parts and clump it together. That's what I love, because it frees up the room as well. And you know, it's very difficult because seeing people at that stage and then to wait so long, knowing that I could do that, but I've had gaps in between, to get that stage done is, oh, it's very nice. Yeah, okay, so that one, and then we've got 2 more comments. This will be the last 2 because I really want to get, we've got some gluing, and obviously that's going to dry up. Right, that's it. Oh, looks cool so far. We have Queen of Diamonds who has to bloody say Yorkshire. Hi everyone, hope you're well and okay. From Yorkshire Rose. Laugh out. Yorkshire Rose? Who's Yorkshire Rose? Oh, Rosebud, yeah, okay. Hi, Queen of Diamonds, lovely to see you. There we go. But yeah, okay, so that's all the comments. We've got another one there. Ha ha ha. You're just going to do this for the rest of my life, and you just, you know, Yorkshire all the time. Seriously, I was reading, I'm not even joking, I was reading a magazine the other day, I think it was The Week, and it came up again, and it everywhere I go, everywhere I see, everywhere you go, everything you see, just listen for a sound. Do you know that song? But yeah, right, let's get building. Okay. So now what we've got to do is, oh, you are having a laugh. So they've just told us to put all that in without glue. And now they're saying that we've got to take it all off again because they now want us to glue it. What was the point in that? Check that there are no gaps between what remove wall forward. Oh my God. What was the point in that? Really? I don't believe this. So we've just had to put all this down for nothing. I know you had to glue it. So wall 14 must be... Well, I don't understand why we've had to do that. Wall 14 is that one furthest facing away from that. Okay. Oh, crumbs. Oh, blimey. I think it's just so that we check the gaps, you know. So now we can glue it, this is where it eats up the time. Okay, lovely. So what we need to do is put, obviously, glue. They don't want the, they actually, you can put the beams. Okay, lovely. So I think what we'll do is we will, let's take that off for a minute because we're going to have to glue all this now. So yeah, so obviously I was going to pre-record this, but my system would not be able to cope with the amount of waiting time, because the longer the video, I've tried to stitch videos before, and if it's too long, it won't let me do it. I use a program called UCut, and yeah, I can do short videos, but if it's too long, it won't let me do it. So I thought what we'll do is, while it's gluing, we can catch up with the chat, talk about anything that's coming up. So yeah, could have done with a thinner brush actually. Hello, Peter Webster. Lovely to see you, sir. Oh, I've been waiting for you to come in the chat. How's it going, laddie? Are you going to do the Tumblr? I'll tell you what, that was a lovely issue. I can't believe, I cannot tell you, words don't describe how happy I am getting to this stage. I am ever so grateful. Obviously, part 3 is causing havoc, because without that issue, we can't move it on. But, you know, if push comes to shove and I can't get it, I can always 3D print it. I do have, there's always contingency plans in place. So, I mean, that's probably a bit too much glue, but I'd rather get it slapped on. We can always dry it up. Or we want to go all the way, yeah, it goes all the way to the back. Do you know what, Peter? I'm not joking, yeah, but I saw the other day, you know, fly traps, they're glue traps, and basically it's a sheet of sticky paper, and the insect crawls over it, and then it gets stuck there and suffocates to death. I'm sure they were banned in the UK, but I saw somewhere online that's selling them, and I'm sure they were banned, because it's basically cruelty to animals. But anyway, right, let's put that there, and then we can bring this one in. And then we will put that in there. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and get my whacker. It's this nugget bit at the end. You have to just push it and it will all slot into place. But just going to go and get my whacker. Just bear with me. Right. Oh, look, I've got a hammer. I might get accused of smashing up another model. Yeah. Apparently every time I use a hammer, I'm automatically smashing up a model, but I'm just using this to tap. And what that does is then obviously erect it into the floor. So while we're doing that, well, we can do wall 15 as well, I suppose. But the problem is, if we glue this here, we know that we've got to erect it up slightly up the back to interlock it. So I don't know. What do we do, guys? Do we wait? Because we're going to have to interlock it. So we'll go with it. We'll have to work with it. They're telling us to put it in like that, so we'll go with it. See what we can do. Okay, so I'll put that over there for the minute. Right, once we've got this wall in, I think we're going to have to do all this at once, because if that sets and we can't interlock it, we've got a problem. So yeah, we might have to do this all at once. Now, the Eddie Stobart, as you know, that was really stressing me out yesterday. So I'm going to take a closer look at it. I'm probably going to do the Sovereign tomorrow. What is it, Friday? Or I might do Military Watches, because Military Watches, it got pushed out of sequence for some reason. So might do that. But it's lovely when you get to work with glue, because it's nice when it's, you know, just sitting there and you can actually get some used. I will get to the comments in a minute. I'm just a little bit busy doing this at the moment. But we've got hi Stephen Rosebud from Peter Webster there. Oh my god, is haunting going on with Angela. There is a Total Tarot like game on the range. Do check it out. If you remind me at the end, I'll show you. But check out the range. There's a Total Tarot game on there. I saw it today. Because I on my diamond painting channel, I bought some canvas things from the range. They're lovely. £3. Well, £3.99, but right. So far so good. Oh crap. Okay, so that's going to go into there. Let's put that around there like that, you know. No man. Why is that? What that don't make sense, because can you see these? It's coming out the floor a bit there. So oh, I can't have that. What's going on here? See, it's not all the way in. Oh right. Ah, that needs a bit of level. Okay. Oh. I don't know. Why has it not gone all the way in? It's very wobbly. What's happened here? Don't want to play around with it too much, but I can't get it in anymore. Right, then what we've got to do is roll 16. I am 16, going on 17. 17, was that the one up here? Yeah, that's that one, isn't it? This is the one that interlocks up the back passage. Okay, so I mean, we can always run some glue down. Yeah, they're actually saying to do that. So I think the idea is they want us to glue all of this now so that it doesn't, you know, if these bits don't set, we've got a bit of leeway so that we can get them in. So, yeah. I'm really gutted about the Eddie Stobart because I really wanted to get that registration plate on, but, you know, do that. But we've got to do the pipes. I was looking at the issue and there's still a bit of pipe work in that issue. So, yeah. Not into Batman. Okay, yeah. Well, are you going to do the Infinity Gauntlet then? That's with Fanhome. Oh no, Dragon's Den's on. Oh man. I can't do catch up. That's the only thing. I don't have, you know, recording things. So I think this glue's drying up a bit, but okay, lovely. I'm judging my next. Oh, don't even go there. I really got fed up with it last night. Oh crap! Hang on a minute. What's going on here? What the hell? You idiot. That goes up that side. What's a muppet? This wall, I'm not happy with this. It's really wobbly. Why is it so wobbly? Don't understand that. God damn it, won't go in. There we go. Lovely. Still not sure about this wall. It just won't go in. Oh well, if it don't go in, it don't go in. And then it just leaves this one to go up the back. Okay, we've still got more to do after this. It's got quite a lot to do. So, I mean, we're coming to the end of it anyway, but where's this one going? Let's have a look here. Yeah, that's going all around the back. Okay. These were actually my Disney Cakes and Sweets brushes. I actually bought these for my Disney Cakes and Sweets. But I then had the idea of using them for a glue brush. And it does a treat. You can paint on as much as you want. Hello. I will get to the comments. I can see them. Something to do with got too many projects. I handle probably, I dread to think how many I handle, but I mean, if the way I do mine is I can't do every collection all at once. So the team know that I can pay when I want. So it's like the Power of Stones, Iron Man, they're all shelved at the moment because obviously I'm focusing on, once we get Eddie's Stobart done, we can get that out of the way, then that frees up the budget to then allocate back to Power of Stones. I mean, obviously I did issue 5 the other day, but that was like a replacement that was owed to me. So it was like a one-off until I can get around to doing it. But, and then obviously now we've got the things with Van Home. The focus will merely be on that. So, of course, I'll be pausing the Leopard tank to focus on that. So, yeah. Okay, lovely. So that's going to go, that will go into this one. Oh, crap. This is, what's happened here? See, this is what I was saying. We need to, that's why I didn't want to glue that yet, because we have to erect it up slightly to get that in. But what we can do, if we get a file, I'm wondering if we can take a little bit off this, because this is why I didn't want to do it like this, because we have to erect it to then put it under there to then slot it. But if we're quick, we might just be able to get it in, and then we won't have to. Yeah, let's just quickly, come on. We quickly do it. Yeah, we'll do that, and then hopefully it still have time to set. That's. Oh, look at that. That's gone in really lovely. So what we'll do now, it doesn't matter about these little bits up the top because they're excess. So that's fine with me. So, okay, so what we now need to do is we need to get a cotton wool bud, because I just want to go around the sides and just try and clean some of this. If we just go around the sides here, just clean up some of this excess that's all round. Hang on, that one's not gone. Some of these floors just will not go in. Bloody M1 at the back. We won't have it, look. Why are we having such an issue Oh, right. Oh my God, look at that. That one's gone in. There's a bit of a lump. Oh, God's sake. Something's... There we go. Yes! There we go. But it's a bit, it's like it's warped a bit. There's something wrong with this. Because now it's pushed this one out. Oh. This is really bloody wrong with this thing. Oh, there we go. It's put it in now. Don't know what that was all about, but right. So anyway, as I was saying, let's get down here, get all that crevice out. I can't wait to get to that rostrum bit. Now, I had to pay out £7 for that bloody glue last night because I need it for Titanic. That's why you've not got Titanic today, because I need that glue. And then I think we've got some around the outside, haven't we? So we've got some leakage. Oh, look, my fucking thing snapped. Everything's breaking. Okay, so this one we go down to just get rid of that excess. Okay. Cool, I'm absolutely knackered. But hopefully, can you see they're all in the notches now? So we shouldn't have, I don't know what was causing that. But what we now need to do is let that set. So that's that part. And that is us done, actually. So let's move that over there for the minute. We'll put that up there. That can go over there, and we've got a hell of a lot of comments to get through. But yeah, we're a step closer. Obviously, these bits up here, there's some bits up here. We've got 2 square bits. So we've got, that's actually, yeah, we finished, I said about roughly 8 or before 10 o'clock. But yes, we've got these 2 bits left over. This part here, I think there's another one of these, but no, there's only one. Okay, cool. This one is Winnie the Pooh, because I was trying to figure out who goes through it. And I thought it was Alice in Wonderland, because obviously she goes through like a very small door. But no, it's Winnie the Pooh, that one. So I think what will happen is, these are obviously used for next time. So I'll put this in with this rug. And then, yeah. But the only thing is, I won't be able to put this back in that bounty pack, because we've now got the foundations on it. So if that is literally the basement, this is going to be huge. This is really going to be a beast. I mean, I saw photos of where it's lifted, because you've got all the foundations and then Mickey's house is on top of that big block thing. I mean, that's like, yeah, this is going to be, wow, massive really, but quite enjoyed that. Now, obviously, what will happen here, let's just put this camera back. This over here, so what will happen is, this is going to, let's get an inspection here. So what will happen is, this piece of wood is going to go into this. I think what's going to happen, this little piece of wood here, this is just an assumption, because I don't watch anyone's channels anymore. They are there, I will get round to them eventually, but I just haven't had the time. Yeah, see, there's a little nugget part here. But I think this notch, that's going to go into that crack. And then it's going to go like that, drop. Oh, maybe it's that side. That's interesting. That's an up crack. Normally you would have a key notch to interlock it, but this one's pointing up. But yeah, that's going to go somewhere up there. And then what will happen is this one will come down the back of here. And that, my friends, is going to, I think we put that like that. that's got to be interlocked over here. That will barge over to there. And then what will happen is, so this is like it's got to go all in at the same time thing, but this sort of it. But anyway, that's going to go into there, and then that will create like his little room. So yeah, I might actually leave that like that, you know. But that's gonna, he's got his own little room. Oh, it's so cute. I can't believe we've got to this stage. It's I cannot tell you how happy I am. But yeah, that's brilliant. So yeah, obviously we've done that. These parts need to go back in here as well. I'm getting very organised, as you can see. So I think my favourite doing this so far, I do like doing the foundations, but I like the fact of putting all the wallpaper on, cutting it out. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, and then obviously let's put this back a minute. I want to show you something actually. This is what will happen. So obviously this is what we've just done, and it's going to be left like this. So that would be left like that. And then what will happen is issue 46, we've already got that. So I'm wondering if we're allowed to put the stairs on yet. So we should be back into, I mean, I can't see where we can get a gap from 46 onwards. If we're in a position where we've been able to put the walls in, we should be able to move it along and build each time. But obviously it just depends. I mean, it just, right, Angela, stay right there. I've got something to show you. Stay right there, right now. But yeah, I wonder what this part is. I mean, obviously it's very, what do you reckon that's for? Because they're saying that these stairs, apparently these stairs are for the staircase to the basement. Well, that's obviously the basement. So where did the stairs go? Somewhere here. I mean, what's this part for? That's interesting. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. Okay, so while we let that set, we need to get over to Angela. I've got something to show you. Stay right there. Where do I want to go? This one here. Okay. Right, let me disconnect this because we're pretty much done with that camera now. So we can disconnect that. Ta-da, there we go. So let me disconnect that. We're finished with that. I'll get to the photo in a minute. But let me get Angela. Let me clear all this up actually. That can all, I trash all that. So that all goes in the bin. I don't bother about washing that up because I don't keep trays. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Really, really lovely. So let's get this one and put that there. Lovely. Okay, so stay right there. I need to show you something. Let me get to Angela's thing and then I'll go through the comments. We'll get to the photo for Steve. I need to show you something, Angela, which I think you may want. But yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, 8:30. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. Oh, lovely. Right, stay there. Total Tarot. I think you might want this, Angela. Gonna love this. Right, I found this. Obviously, I was having a browse, and I found this, Angela. Check this out. You're gonna love this. Once it loads and decides what it's going to do. Oh. Oh, why isn't it coming up? It was on here. Total Tarot. No, maybe it's oh, actually, Total. Yeah, that's the one. Tarot, is it? No. Total Tarot in all departments. It is here. I saw it earlier, so I know it's here. Oh. Come on. There is products. What you're talking about? Yeah, Secret of Tarot. So how can there not be products? Bloody technology, eh? But yeah, this you're going to love this, Angela. Look at this. You need to get this. Look at this. I'm not going to get it because I found that tarot was not my thing. Hence why I don't do it anymore. But it is loading. Eventually, we'll all sitting down for our Christmas dinners. It will load. There we go, Angela. Look at this. You're going to love this. So this is called The Secret of Tarot. It includes illustrated tarot deck, features a comprehensive guide and a great way to get started with tarot. Now, this is with a shop called The Range. Look at that. Now, you may want that, Angela, because you love this. Look at that. That's right up your street. You do tarot. You could do that for your channel, you know, perhaps buy it. It's $5.99, or if you do ClearPay. So, yeah, I think it's some sort of ball game or something, but it is with the shop called The Range up here, and they do next day delivery right up till 10 o'clock. Now, they do ClearPay. You can do ClearPay. ClearPay is great. I have that. So if you want to spread the cost over things, say like it was like, I don't know, 20 quid, and you didn't want to pay the 20 quid there and then, you can actually spread it over, you know, set weeks and that. Right, we really must get through the comments because we're going to be. I've still got a lot to cover at the moment. So I think the last one we got was Queen of Diamonds. Yeah, ha 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 ha. You could be Elvis. And Peter Webster here. Can we just praise Peter Webster, this lovely man? I'm very blessed to have such a wonderful network of people. I've had a free knife. So there was a lovely gentleman that got me this lovely craft knife. Peter Webster over here has got my favourite scissors. I love working with these. So he got me these. And I found your screwdriver the other day. I lost my screwdriver and I couldn't find it. This has been driving me mad where it was. It was behind the microwave. How it got there, I don't know. But these are lovely screwdrivers. But yeah, it's really quite nice. They do some lovely fountain pens as well, Angela. So this is the fountain. They've got a really bizarre pen. It was a flower, a plant flower. But I got these. I do love if I'm handwriting and I've got no ink for my print. If I need to send someone a letter, I like to write with a fountain pen. So in here you have. Called a fountain pen because it's got a cartridge in it, and the last time I probably used these was way back in school. But the good news is you don't have to chuck the pen away. You can get refills for them. So really lovely pens. Right, let's get through some comments because otherwise I need to get to the other thing in a minute. Yes, I am laughing out loud. Yeah. And hi Mike, hello sir, how are you? And we've got hi Steve, Nico, and Rosebud. Yeah. And then hi Peter, yeah, and it's been busy. I was on a premiere earlier because I was showing my you may have not been in the premiere, Rosebud, but look what I got today. Look at lovely. This is absolutely fantastic. Even Angela McCabe here in the chat. Angela, these came from The Range. Now, obviously, I don't do diamond painting on this channel anymore because it's on my sister channel, Diamond Paints with Mike. But look at these. How cute is that? That is a painting on a canvas, and it's really colourful. $3.99 I paid for that. And then I got this cat one. It's really lovely. That's going to be great for colour blocking. So I also got this because every Easter, there will be stuff on here for Easter stuff as well. I got some few ideas that I want to do. But I also got this luxury Easter tissue paper. This was £1 and really vibrant. Look at that whole pack of 10. So every Easter, I like to do crafts and that. There'll be loads of stuff on my craft channel, and I'm going to be doing some mystery bits on here. But look at that. It's pink, green, yellow. I don't like purple. And then we've got blue. But it says it's ideal for. Well, actually, it says features 10 sheets of pastel coloured card. It's not card. It's paper. Where's the card? How can it be card? It's tissue paper. That says card. Like, it's not. It's tissue paper. And then it says wrapping, ideal for Easter crafting, egg wrapping, or Easter giving. So the plan of action, I want to do a hamper again. But, yeah, we'll have to see what we do there. And then we've got Type Peter. No, sorry, not into Batman, Mike. Okay, cool. I mean, it's not for everyone, so I understand that. I'm getting better now. I've been watching your videos as always. Had my pre-op today for my surgery next Thursday. Well, she bloody suffocated me in the doctors. She's gave me a cannula because I had a blood test, and she's bruised all the whole of my arm there. I don't know what needle she put in, but it's definitely not cannula. Look at that. That is a big shiner. Right there. ridiculous. And it didn't even feel like a fine needle, because Bernadette, when I had my flu jab, Bernadette put a fine needle. But this one, she's probably put a cannula in it. A cannula is a much thicker needle for obviously putting fluids into you when you're ill and that. But yeah. Okay, so I'm still yet to start my doll's house. What's it gone? Titanic and Agora Ferrari. Yeah, but that's not, I don't think they're doing the subscriptions for that, are they? They're only giving it to the certain people. There was like a limited run of it. With me and Agora, I've paused it. But I feel like there needs to be, I feel like them builds are always going to be there. So I need to focus on rescuing the builds from Fan Home. And I really am committed to, you know, trying to get the Ghostbusters sorted out. I mean, I've got obviously part one to that, the Mustang. So we need to allocate that budget to there. But yeah, for me, it's too much. It's far too much money to be spending on, you know, £54. I mean, you get most parts, but I just don't like the thing. I don't like the idea of 1 month you get it, the next month you don't get it, the next month you do get it. And who's got £100 to spend like every month on just one pack? So I had to, I mean, never say never, I might bring it back, but I feel the focus needs to be somewhere else. I'm running out of breath. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm dreading my next, oh, don't even go there. Oh my God. I got so wound up. I've put the video on private. I'm going to scrap it because I think what's happened is the big long pipes, you know, the longer pipes, they've been put in the wrong place. So I need to sit down, go back over that. And I think I might do that at the weekend because I don't film on weekends. And then I could probably look at it, try and figure out where they go. And then we'll take another look at it and see whether we can move it on. So yeah, I'm checking my next issue. Yeah, I really got fed up with it. And the last time I nearly chucked it out the window was when we were getting, you know, when we were always like, it just didn't seem like we were getting the chassis and I was about to give up. And it's been ages and now it's come to a point where I'm like getting fed up with it again. But, you know, we overcome that hurdle and we will, you know, it just needs a break from it. If a part's winding you up, just take a break from it, maybe 2 days, and then try and tackle it again. But yeah, that was not a nice issue. And in 74, if it's down there, but in 74, they've also got parts for, there's still a bit of pipe work as well. Got too many projects and stuff going on at the moment to do any more, bud. Yeah. And then Steve, yeah, so as I said, if you don't see it on my channel, it's because one, there's either a gap, or two, we're just waiting for the parts. It's like Marvel movie. I'm doing Marvel movie, we're waiting for that to come in. The tanks, I need to get over to Whittam to get them because they're at my relatives. They've already been delivered, but it's just finding the time. I mean, I don't even go there anymore. I used to go every weekend, and just it just seems like this year's been more busier. It's just finding the time. So tomorrow, this is so laughable, right? So this engineer came, I'll get to the comments, but this engineer came to do this boiler check. So when he was going, I heard him banging around with something, and I was like, what was that? Didn't think anything of it. He went, tried to get him out in the van, and see that thing over there on the wall? That's a carbon monoxide alarm. So what does he do? He decides to put another one on my door. See that right there on the door? Of all the places, he puts it up there. Why would you put it there? This one right there. Hello? And look, please close your eye. If you're, you know, this is going to be a loud squeak, so I'm warning you now to cover your thing. There's nothing wrong with this alarm, right? So you push it, right? And then he's put another one up here, right? This is the laughable thing, right? And then, wait for it, there's one up here. Why do I need 3 of them? So they're coming in tomorrow, and I said, look, I don't know what he's playing at, but he's put one up there in the middle of the doorway. So they're going to come tomorrow and take that off. But yeah, absolutely ridiculous. But what was really interesting is the flap of that, because that flaps down, he left it hanging off the wall. So I'm like, what, has he changed the battery? Or, yeah, absolutely laughable. But yeah, that's coming off tomorrow, so I can't go to Whittam tomorrow. Plus the glue's coming tomorrow, so that's another day I'm in. So I'm thinking Saturday. If I go over there early, I can get back and then come back, do a live for the tanks maybe. But yeah, I'm going to get a drink. But yeah, absolutely laughable. I mean, really, British Gas put that one there, but our contractors keep changing. So really, the one up there, this one is a much more powerful one, because what this one's a monoxide alarm, but it's also a heat, like a heat detector. So I don't know if you can see that up there. So really, what I could do with is getting rid of this one and that one up there. Do you see what I mean? Like, why do I need 3 of them? So yeah, I didn't put it there. He put it there. But yeah, joys of Habinteg. Trust me, you don't want to go with Habinteg. So I try to think. At the moment, there's not been a smoke, a heat alarm or whatever. But could you imagine if there was a smoke or a heat alarm? They'd all be going off in unison. Yeah, okay, so that one. Then we've got Steve131 at Peter Webster, yeah. And how are you doing, Steve? And we okay at Peter Webster, yeah. At Walter Mike, this is the at Peter Webster 6 miles. Yeah, we were having a chat, Peter, because we, I think Steve was referring to a different Peter, but the one I was referring to was the one that's in the chat. This chap here is the bug man. So you have got the right Steve there. You've got the right Peter there. Don't worry, Steve. Getting all tongue-tied today, but yeah, he's a lovely chap. I can only do my builds when the grandkids don't. Oh God, don't. Yeah, that's why I've actually moved all the paintings over here, because it's murder trying to film things. I mean, the last look at the Mazda on my other channel, Scan Models with Mike. I haven't filmed on that for months because they're always there. I can never do it. But the reason why I have some builds there is because I'm running out of room, and the only way to do more builds is to store them over there. So my mouse is dead. I've lost my mouse. There we go, it's back. It's come back. Okay, so I can only do my builds when the grandkids don't come around. Now I have 11 grandkids. God blimey. My brother's like that. Oh yeah, Steve. My brother's like that. He has his wife's family, well, it's not his wife, but his girlfriend's family is bloody massive. But let's go. You wanted a photo, didn't you? So let me see. I'll have to scroll through here. But you know, let's see if I can find it. Right, don't laugh. But I am really fat. I don't like my weight. But this is me and my brother. Okay, so I do have a brother. But yeah, I'm a little bit on the fat side of things. But there's me. This was actually on his birthday, because his birthday is Valentine's Day, you see. And that's me, as you can see, Oompa Loompa. And that's my brother. So do you think we look alike? No? But he's actually got his own kid now. And then my dad is the one, oh my God, Frankenstein gone wrong. He actually looks like Frankenstein. I'm being serious. But yeah, that's my dad in the middle. So so I'm obviously there, you know, with me. That's my dad, and then obviously my brother over there. And then I can't show you my mum. She doesn't like being on camera, but I don't know if they watch my channel. But my sister is this one. But lots of people say that we're twins, but that's my sister. Do you think we look alike? And then obviously I'm a nephew now, so I love dressing up, because look at this. It's just a bit of fun for Christmas. You know, you have to have a party. You know, that's me dressing up. You've got to have a bit of sprinkle in your life, you know. But yeah, that's my brother with his son, because he's now a dad. So that's Teddy. That's my baby nephew, and that's my brother there, because obviously he's got his own kid now. But yeah, so yeah, pretty much done. Okay, lovely. Right, I'm going to do 4 more comments, then I need to go to the lavatory, and then I'll be back. Okay, so that one, yeah. And then we've got 11 grandchildren, nice one at Peter. It's really interesting because obviously I've never been an uncle before. So I'm playing the role of 3 roles here. I'm playing the role of son, brother, and obviously being an uncle at the same time as well. So yeah, iClamp is Mike. Clamp it, Mike. What the Winnie the Pooh. What we need is it says. I wonder if I can get it. I don't know if I've got one nearby, but let me have a look in the storage room. I think I've got a clamp with what you're referring to. Just bear with me. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Are you referring to one of these? Because what this does is this can clamp it, and then you push that to basically push it up there. But there is a quicker way of doing that. You just push that and then go like that. So we could do that if we wanted to. We can just like, if we wanted to, we could. I think I've only got 2 of these, but let me have a look. What we need is advice. Need another pair of hands. So you mean something like that? I mean, I don't think that one's strong enough, but you see, we can squeeze it as much as we want, and it'll apply pressure on it. And then, yeah, we could do that, I suppose. But it's looking really lovely, isn't it? But yeah, I think I've got another 2 of them, but I can always put that on it. I'll take it off for now, but it's doing a good job. But that's also squirted some more glue out, so I know it seems to be setting okay. But yeah, we can always put them around it. I actually bought these for the Vasa, I think it was, and never really have used them since, because these will really only get used when I'm working with wood or, you know, putting bulkheads and all that. Right, okay, so I'm going to do 4 more, and then I really must visit the lavatory. They have to take turns to visit, and they are all banned from. They're all banned from coming for 2 weeks after my op. Okay, and then bet Christmas gets expensive. Oh, tell me about it. Probably does, yeah. And then we've got You Ain't Kidding, Steve. I hate Christmas. I don't mind it, but it's just I don't like spending my money on other people. I know that sounds really bad, but I just don't. It's not really something I like doing. I mean, I will get, you know, the relatives' birthday gifts and that, but you really have to sort of convince me that you want a gift, you know. And then we got hello Angela, hello lovey, how's it going? I saw your rag doll the other day. You had was it a doll in your face or something? That little doll you had, is it Annie or what's her name? I think Tessa's gone to bed. She's not in the chat, so she must have gone to bed. Okay, yeah. I know Meg and Nico went to bed. And hi, Angela. Yeah, we're getting through. I don't know. I think that I'm going to do 1 more because I don't know how many I've done. I'm still here. Okay. Right. I'm just going to visit the lavatory. I'll turn the mic off for a minute, and then I'll be back. Sorry about that. Okay, so I need another cup of tea, so you might hear the kettle rumbling, but I need a cuppa after that. So yeah. I need to show you something in this thing in a minute. So, okay, so I'm still here, yeah, and then we've got hello Peter, hello, how are you? And then we've got, is this a new one? What we're referring to, please elaborate your concern. Interesting. Oh, what the total tarot? Yeah, I only because I was looking for pens and that, and it came up with that. So yeah, definitely go for it. I used to do the total tarot collection with Byline, but apparently they no, I don't really think it's for me, so that's why I got rid of it. So yeah, I found out what the problem was with Timeless Classics. Apparently, they've got a problem with their payment system. So that's why I've not been sent any issues, because there's something wrong with. When I got the email, there's something wrong with the payment system. So apparently it says here, the payment system is not working for us to take payments over the phone, but going through the system is working fine. So what they've done is they're going to resubmit the direct debit because something's wrong with their payment system. So that's why I've not been getting any Timeless Classics. So it's not my end, it's theirs, but I'll just have to keep an eye out for the direct debit, and hopefully we should be getting my books. You've exceeded me. You're ahead of me now, Angela, with them books. That purple one's lovely. But have you noticed with the books, they're actually, some are thick and then some are like really thin. So, oh, oh. I did not. I did not. I've just humiliated myself on the camera. Oh my fucking god. Right, I did not intentionally mean to do that, but somehow I slipped off the chair. I'm gonna have to watch this back. Oh man. How did that happen? Like, what? I did not intentionally mean to do that. Okay, that's not something that happens in every stream, but oh, thank you, Owen. I can't believe I just fell off the seat. We have two yet. Lucky it weren't with the kettle. Jesus. Anyone on Instagram? I am, but I don't really use it as much. It's not really something. I don't really like the platform. I know, yeah. And I've got to watch that back. Where is it? If this is live, I can fast forward it. I can fast forward it a bit. Oh my god. How the fuck did I just literally fall off the chair? Oh my god, this is hilarious. I've got to see this. Oh my god. Where is it? Oh, so I'm like, what's he changed the battery? Where is it? I used to do the same travel collection with Byline, but apparently they. No, I don't really think it's for me, so that's why. It's coming up, isn't it? Where is it? I found out what the problem was with Timeless Classics. Apparently, right, we're getting to it because I remember. It's coming to the bit, I think. Because there's something wrong with. Oh, where is it? I can't. I love the range. We got a new one. Come on, where is it? I'm trying to get to it. I've got to see it. Love the diamond painting and love the tissue paper. Thank you. Yeah. Come on, where is it? I've got to see this. Let's just leave that playing in a minute. So let's get into the kettle bit. We're getting to the bit, I think. Okay, so Maria Maria is doing a custom. Yeah, there it is. What the fuck? Oh man. Wow, I'm gonna have to watch that back. Okay, so Maria is doing a custom painting of my chameleon and our wedding photo paintings I've done for her. What you need to do is do a custom of your camper van. That'd be great. I've actually got, I don't know if you've seen this, Peter, but I've actually got this. I got it off Craft Buddy. It's a camper van like sticker crystal thing. So yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so I had done for Christmas. Yeah, what time is it? 9 o'clock. It's tickle time. I can say it for another hour, but then I need to go for the news. Look, you're doing, Peter. How are you doing, Peter? Yeah. And then there's one big range in Kidderminster. And then we'll do 2 more comments and then we'll get into the book. Yeah. I'm doing better, thanks, Angela. I hope you're feeling better now. And getting there, Peter, thank you. Yeah. And use your build map to measure the pipes, but each square is 1 centimeter. Yes, because because this has got 10 right up to 570. Oh wow, I never knew that. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah. And then we get into something, I can see it. And I'm like that with my son. I still keep thinking about this chair. I've got watching back. I'm like that with my sewing machine. Time to take a break. Yeah, I love the Eddie Stobart, don't get me wrong, but pipes are not one of my things. I have gorilla hands. They're massive. So trying to get into them little bits is quite difficult. And then, did you know I'm 60 this year? Happy birthday. 60 for you. I can't believe we're in March next week. It's ridiculous. I took mine out of the bedroom. The light was bothering me. Okay. We have 3 outside the kitchen door and a light sensor in my bedroom due to being hard of hearing. Yeah. And then you look like Hannah. How did you know her name was Hannah? Did I tell you? Thank you so much. Yes. They said that we were twins. I actually had my flu jab the other day. See, ta-da. But yeah, they said that we had twins, but no, we were like twins, but we're not identical twins. So at first they thought we were twins, and then because you can get like non-identical twins, but when she was born, she had jet black hair, and then she just randomly changed to blonde. But yeah, so that's pretty good. And then we've got yes. Okay, yeah. What's happened? I need to change that banner. That's not swapped, is it? Okay, so let's go to. I'll put that one up. Okay, so this one. Oh, God, blimey, where we got up to this one? Where did we go up to? I still have a sore throat now and then. So yeah, I have spoke to Timeless Classics RBA, who run the Comdata call center. And yeah, it's a payment system their side, so we just got to wait and see. But they said they're going to re-push the direct debit through, and hopefully it comes through. So yeah, yes, good clamps then. Yeah, I got them in a pack of 4, so they're really lovely to work with. I really don't use them an awful lot. As I said, it's only when we need to sort of like hold wood together and stuff. I think the last time I worked on them was probably with the Bounty, which at the moment looks like this. So that's basically the foundations, and I keep, because the thing is, I store that under my bed because I've got like storage space and that, but because it's under there, I keep forgetting about it. So yeah, so let's have a look. I'll take a break for this in a minute, and we will take a look in this because I want to see where we've got. So all these issues are the ones that are backlogged that we need to do. Let me just take this pole out a minute. because it gets in my way. So then we can do that. I want to have a look at 46 because really we should be able to move it along now that we've got the foundations. That's my cunning plan. So 46, but this is the thing, they never come in sync. So this is full. So I'll put 45 in here because what I do is I put them in here. Then when I get around to reading them, I read them. Then they go through the shredder. So 46 we've got because this is here. Then 47, 48, 49. So we can have a look and see what we've got to do in this one. I know for a fact. Okay, so it's got the stairs. Okay. So right, yeah. See, here we go. So we can do. This is all to do with that panel in here. Well, you might get another Disney Doll's House tomorrow. Yeah, look at that. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, this is all to do with that. Oh, yes. So we can do that. Okay, so I'll book that in because that's that one sorted. Brilliant. So let's have a look at 47 then. So it'll be, I'm hoping now that we've done obviously Winnie the Pooh, we can just progress it that way. But then obviously once we've got issue 3 in that, we can then backtrack it back to issue 1. So this is where we start to catch up, hopefully. And then 47. Yeah, this is going to be, well, this will start to get regular now because 47's got, this is all beams. Right, so the staircase goes up the back. Yeah, so looking at that, we could probably do that issue as well. That looks sorted. But it's fine to, yeah. This is going to be, I think this will be every week now for the moment until we get another gap. But 47, okay, so that's 2 issues that we can do. Let's have a look at 48. Yeah, this is, yeah, look. Excellent. I just know that when we get down a bit more, I'm thinking that after this, there's going to be a hold up again, but we'll see. So 48, again, that's a nice one because that's that, the lighthouse thing, and then that's just beams going on the top. So again, we can do that. Brilliant. And then 50's missing. For some reason, they've not sent me 50 because it goes from 48. And then the next one we've got is 51. So I'm going to have to speak to them about that. So there needs to be a back order of 50. I don't know why they just can't come in order. Like, what is wrong with it? It's not the shop. It's the supplier that sends it into the shop. But 51. So I don't know what 50. I don't know what's in 50 because I haven't got the issue. Because that only tells us up to 49. But 51. That's where we could. So we might be held at 50 until we can get that. But 51 is basically something to do with the book cushion, fitting books. Right, yeah. So there's going to be a gap again when we get to 51 because it then goes into the frozen room. So that is a shame. But at least we can move it along about another 3 issues. That'd be good. Okay. Well, at least that's 3 issues that we can move it up with. But so 51, I'll have to speak to them about that, and I'll query where 47 Eddie is, Eddie Stobart, because we need to find out why that's taken. We need that will because it's not going to be long before we get the. It's not going to be long before we get the the wheels that need to go onto it. So, okay, so that gives us a bit of an idea. Let me have a look at the diary because I can then. So I need to have a look again because I'm thinking we could probably do that for the next 3 Mondays. That will give us something to do for Mondays because Mondays obviously changeover day, but we can shift this along a bit. So 46 we can do. Okay, 47 I think I said I could do as well. Okay, so 47, yeah, and then 48 and whatever. If anyone knows what's in 50, can you please let me know because I haven't got that copy. For some reason they've missed it out. So what we'll do then is we will. So what are we on now? We're on 23rd of February. Okay, so let me have a look, see what we've got. So Friday, Okay, so Monday the 27th, we can do issue 46. That'll be alive. That will be 46 of the Doll's House. And then what we'll do the following Monday, which will lead us into, yeah, that's 46. So we'll do 46 on Monday the 27th. That will then lead us on the 6th of March. We'll do 47. Is that 46? Yeah, 47. On 6th of March, we'll do 47, which will be the Doll's House. And I think, did I say I can do 48? At least we can get 3 offloaded. I think we can do 48. Whatever's in 50, we might be able to do. I don't know until we get it, but that's 46. Okay, so 47. That's going to be... Okay, so they're all beams. Okay, that's fine. So we can do 47 then. Brilliant. So we'll do 47 can be on... That will be the 13th of March. We can do 47 for that. So Doll's House... Oh, that's 48. Yeah, 48. So 13th of March, 48 of Doll's House. They will be live. So again, we're going to do 47. No, 46 is going to be the 27th, and then 47 will be on the 6th of March, which will take us up to the 13th, being the issue 48. And then if we're lucky, we might be able to do issue 50 after that. But brilliant. At least we can get a little bit more further. Brilliant. Right, so let's get to some more comments. It's been a really good stream today. We've got quite a lot done on that, and I'm just really, really pleased that we've been able to clump it, and it's finally got its foundations, because that flooring's been sitting under there for so long, and to finally see that, you know, to do it's just brilliant. So that's really, really good. At least it gives us 3 weeks of getting it, but then I'm hoping, you know, what in that time frame I've got to still try and get issue 3, because once we've got issue 3, it's probably going to be a night stream right the way up to get to where we need to be, you know, because that is a lot of work. You know, you're doing the frozen room, you're doing bits of paneling that goes next to Mickey Mouse's house, Mickey Mouse's room. It's all that paneling behind it that's causing the problem. So yeah, that's a relief. So that's good. I'm still here. Okay, yeah. That's good. Okay. I did wonder if you went to bed, because I didn't see you in the chat, but yeah, that's good. Feel free to go if you need to go. Yes, I had them for yes. What? Yes, I had them for yes. What do you mean? Yes, I had them for yes. That is, okay. When I'm really happy with something, you'll find that I keep saying the same thing. But just to say that, you know, we can move it on for 3 more issues is just, brilliant, 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 brilliant. I feel for you, Angela. I've been suffering for 47 years. What are we talking about now? 47 years with it. Yeah. And sending hugs. Yeah. Column 1. Is that when I fell off the chair? I didn't mean to. I don't know how it happens. I'm going to have to, because I watch all my videos back, because I like to, you know, if I'm not happy with something, then I'll, you know, it's like Eddie Stobart yesterday. I was not happy with the video. I've not watched it back yet, because I know that I just want to scrap it and redo it. The only bit we won't be able to do is take that little connection off what we glued on, but we can work with the wires, because the ends of them have got connectors on, they're not glued, so we can just whack them off, pull the wire out, and then hopefully line them all up. We'll redo it, and then hopefully we can get it back to normal. But I don't know how it happened. I think I was putting the kettle on, and then I must have just slipped off. I've done that before in a previous stream. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I can't remember. I'm probably going to whack myself laughing. That's a clip for Foul Army. Do you know what I love? You know the 2 Ronnies that where we go, so I want 4 candles, and then it wants 4 candles. I want to know, no, I want a hose. You know, that's the 2 Ronnies, is it? Got one way in, yes, I noticed that, yeah. And then we've got another one here that says, oh, survey said. I seen what showed me, I ordered it tonight. Oh, wow, Angela, brilliant. Yeah, did you go for the next day option? Because the next day option is $5.99 and it's great. It's like the works. You can order right up till like 10 o'clock. So we might see that on your channel tomorrow then. Brilliant. See, I'm good at promoting. I should be a sales advisor. That's fantastic. And obviously they don't just do, next day. You can do standard delivery. I like my things fast. Even if it's not going on the channel the next day, I can't be, waiting around for things. I like it the next day. That way it's done and out the way, job done. Right, I think, Peter, you're the last comment, aren't you? So I'll contact Hardship tomorrow to see if they have issue 3 in stock. If they have, I'll order one for you. Oh my God. You're not mucking about, are you? Because I'm being serious now. I've had a lot of suppliers that I've worked with and they just mess me up. And I have said to myself that I'm never going to allow that to happen again. So if you're serious in what you're saying, then that's good. But if not, then what I'm trying to say is don't say it if you don't mean it, because I have had people that have said, "Oh, I'll send you a bit of the Fire Ladder 9," and it's never ever come. You don't see the light of day of it. So yeah, if you don't mind, I mean, how would I pay you for that? Because obviously, I don't know how you want to go about that. Do you want to whack it on eBay and then tell me what the link is and we'll do it like that? Or how do you want me to pay for that? I can pay up front if that helps. I don't like doing that because obviously, ideally, the way I work is I get it and then I pay on receipt of it. But if you're not comfortable with that, then I can make the exception and then just pay it up front. I mean, I'm covered with my bank, so obviously, but it's basically to stop people running off with the money. But then if they did, I can always flag it up as a dispute. So I have chargeback guarantees and stuff. So yeah, that's fine. We can do that. But that's, I can't believe that. See, this guy is amazing. I mean, if you could do that, that would be absolutely amazing. I mean, it would really push this build along. I really miss, it's like the Rootmaster. I thoroughly miss that build very much. Without the roof, I haven't got rid of it. I'm very much determined that one day someone out there will have the parts. I mean, there's people on eBay that sell the parts, but I ain't paying 30 quid. You can jog on, why should I give you a profit just because it's a rare build? Well, it's not a rare build, but they basically want an extra £20 because the build is over. Well, that's not going to happen. It's $8.99. That's the issue price. You're not going to get a profit, But right, hang on a minute, because the PO box is no longer available. So let me see what I can do there. I keep my promises, Mike. You do indeed, yes. Yeah, that would be great. That really, really would be great. I'll get it sent direct to you as a gift. If you're sure, I mean, I'm quite happy to pay you. I mean, normally, as I said, I will work on an IOU basis because I like to get the issue, then I pay on it. It's like an invoice, so I'll pay it. But yeah, that would be nice. Obviously, if you're genuine about it, because if you weren't, then that might destroy our friendship. But I know you're pretty good anyway. But yeah, that would be really nice. I mean, if they had it, it really would help me out, because this build has been hit and miss ever since I've done it. I mean, even moving it to the newsagents, they can't seem to count, because it's like that one up there. I've now had to put on here back order 50 because they don't know how to send it in on schedule. But I'll tell you what I'll do. Hang on a minute. I'll tell you what I'll do for you. I'll send you my issue to you, and no waiting around, as I'm not in the right. The problem is, let me get up. I'm trying to think what address to send it to. Okay, let me see. Can you send it to this one? It's going to cost me to get it out of there, but it is what it is. Let's go to reship. If you can send it to this one, because they tell me when I've got a message, you see. So, no, they send me an email when I've got a package. If you can send it to I hope you're being serious, because I'm being serious. Like, I can't let people muck me about anymore. It's not fair on me. It causes big problems with my builds, and you know it just can't happen. But yeah, I if we do like a 68 tanners, hang on a minute. Let's do 68 tanners. D344951. I think that's correct. I'll check it in a minute. D344951. Mike A 68 Tannis Drive, Suite D344951. I think it's Blakelands, Milton Keynes. Milton Keynes. What's the postcode? MK145BP in it. MK145BP. I mean, I did have one on Vinted, but the woman said that apparently she didn't have time to send it. Okay, so why are you a Vinted seller then? You know, if you're not, why sell a product if you can't, you know, send it? So if you can send it to that, that's my reship address. I no longer have the PO box because it was low usage, it was costing too much, and I abolished it. So if you want to send it to this one, that's my reship. The only downside is it's going to cost me to get that out because I get a handling fee. But it is what it is. Obviously, I have to protect my mum's address for privacy reasons, you know, and I'm very, you know, it's private, so GDPR and all that. So, yeah, if you send it to there, that's my reship. I will just double check that on reship to confirm, because I've actually got a parcel in there at the moment. I was thinking about abolishing this, but it's just, the problem is if I close this, if people want to help me out with parts, as you've said, I've got no address for you guys to send it to. So that's why I have to keep it open. Let me see. I just want to double check that's correct. I hope you're being serious though, because like it really would speed this build up. And then if they did have it, and you're very well, you know, if you're quite happy to do that, that would then give me, you know, a night stream maybe. But this is why I say I can't work with suppliers anymore, because I've had too many. I've had someone 2 years ago mucked me about. I've had obviously a person with this that's mucked me over. And yeah, it's the dedicated partwork community that will save this build for me. This bloody mouse. Let me see if I can get this up. I just want to double check. It's thinking about it. Because what happens is when that comes in, I'll get a photograph of that. So, for example, here, just put reship. They, it's issue 3. I get a notification about that. Now, Peter Webster was the very lovely man that helped me with the camper fans. So, yeah, so what happens, Peter, is I get alerted when there's a package there. So, for example, if they'll text me when there's a package there. So, and then I get to see I can see what's inside it before it's shipped. But let me just still think about it. I'm sure it's D3951, but I just want to double check that it is the right. We don't want it going to the wrong address. That would be a disaster. See, I would order from Harshep myself, but I can't. It's not happening. There was a debt with the Bismarck, and what happened is they had a major computer error, so they kept sending and sending and sending, and then they blamed me for the debt. But luckily, I mean, I'm not on an NGO, so I can talk about it, but they have very kindly, I mean, the debt was like 1,000 plus. I'm being serious. Now, how the hell is that my problem? And I have tried my very best to sort it out for them. But yeah, we couldn't reach an agreement, and they very kindly waived it for me. So, but the deal is that I can't shop. I can shop elsewhere for it, just not through their site. Don't understand the logic of that, but I've tried to sort it out as best as I can, but, you know, if they're not happy with it. And I said, look, I can do £20 a month. That's the maximum. I have to take on board that you've caused me problems getting my Route Master. So, you know,
it's fair play. You know, you've got to weigh up the way you've left me with parts, you know. I mean, there were discussions that they were reserving the stock for me, but they wanted like £300 a month. That ain't happening. You can't do that. But I've tried to do as best as I can. But it is what it is, unfortunately. But elsewhere I can buy it. It's just, I don't know what it is, but it's somewhere between their shop. They don't like it. I can't sub or something. But they're not the only people that sell the bus. The problem is with the Agora, they're not going to start halfway through. So we need someone who's got the parts from the lower deck up. That's the only way to save it. But yeah, I mean, I've tried everything. I've tried to keep, you know, tackle it as best I can. If I owe people money and I owe debts, I will pay it. You know, there's no dispute about that. But I have to be comfortable that that debt is real and that's valid. I mean, I've tried to clear it as best as I can. I paid them £100 in 2021, but no, that's not good enough, you know. And if you was to take that to a court judge and they saw my finances, they would say, look, you can't pay that. You would, you know, we can do like an attachment to earnings or something, you know. So yeah, I've tried my level best, you know. I can't do much more than that, you know, but they waived it very kindly. So yeah, it was their cock up anyway. How can your system not know that you've sent all these issues out without payment? Surely if you've not had payment, that would block it before further shipments could be sent. But they won't own up to the compute glitch. So let me see if I can get into this. It's still not doing it. Let's try and reboot that. But yeah, sadly, I've been struggling with this Rootmaster for many years. Rootmaster, now put Rootmaster in. Reship. I just want to double check it is the correct address, you see, because we don't want it going anywhere, you see. Well, it's been a fun night talking about what we've been doing. But yeah. I mean, how the hell, I can't understand that. How can you expect someone on part-time to pay £300? That's like all your wages. Like, hello. But yeah, they won't have it. But I won the case because I got it waived. So yes. It won't load, Peter. I can't get this up. So I don't know how we're going to do that. But that is the address. It's just not having it. It's thinking about it, but it won't have it. This is what it's doing. So I'm trying to get into it, but it's just not doing it for me. It's just like circling and circling and circling. But yeah, that's all it's doing. I can't get into the damn thing. So yeah, we will. That is that, and we'll see what we can do. But yeah. I mean, it is. I try not to. I don't like bringing the Rootmaster up because that build holds a special place in my heart, and you know, just seeing it in the state that it's in, with no roof, it just makes me want to get rid of it. But I know, and I'm confident that somehow, some way, which has been proven with Fan Home, because obviously they've got, you know, many builders have got problems with the DeLorean and that, with parts and that. I know, and I'm firmly believe that someone out there will come to my or they'll reach out to me and say, look, I've got the parts, let's try and fix this. I mean, if you're a true part work person and you would like to help, then please do get in touch, because I'd love to get the top deck on. I want to see it a fully complete build, but without, you know, what can I do? I mean, Agora owns the license now, but you've got to start from pack one. I don't need, do you see what I mean? So it's a very difficult situation. I'm reviewing the situation. Right, let's get back. I really must end this in 30 minutes. Got what waiting? Yes, I noticed that. Okay. I seen what showed me. I ordered it tonight. Get it delivered. Thanks for all that. You're very welcome. I mean, obviously, I saw it earlier and I'm thinking that would be right up Angela's street. You know, she loves tarot and all that. So, I mean, have a look. There might be some other tarot stuff there. But yeah, I'll contact Harshirt to see if they have issue 3 in stock. If they have, I'll order it for you. Yeah, okay. I mean, if I did get issue 3, I'm thinking perhaps because we've done issue 4, we could really accelerate that from. Let's have a look. Oh dear. I mean, it's thanks to my supplier I got this binder because I can't subscribe. So, but yeah, issue 3. If we get to issue 4, because we've done issue 4, it's basically after that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 would be from issue 3. It'd be up to. I think what's happened is because in my book I've got the next one I've got is issue 11. So I've got a feeling I've done 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the gap is between 3 and 11, and then there seems to be another gap somewhere between. It's issue 50, but. Yeah, I mean, that is probably, if we got that, that's probably all that lot in a night stream. But yeah, it is what it is. And I don't give up on things. I firmly believe there's a way. As I said, even if I have to 3D print it, I will do drastic action to get that part. It is what it, but it is holding the build up because this is very annoying. You know I keep my promises, Mike. That's because you love me as a friend. That's why. So yeah, I got it sent direct to you as a gift. Okay. And by the way, that reship address is for anyone out there. If you want to send me a gift, you know, not part work. I do have an Amazon wish list, but obviously, if it's something like you need to send me a spare part or something that can assist with the build, then the best option is to send it to reship. And we can do that. If I pay the gold plan, I do get the fees waived. So, but it means paying £10. Let me just try and get into it again. Reship. It's basically like a forwarding address, but in the UK, even though they bill it. But the weird thing is they bill in dollars, even though it's a UK address. But I've actually got a package in there. You've just reminded me I need to get that out. Because after 30 days, what happens is you get 7 days free storage, or if you're on the gold plan, you get the whole month free because you pay a £10 fee. But if you don't pick it up, they'll abandon it. And you can actually go, right, you can get, there's a photo, you know, in the system. They alert you of the package and you can see what's in there. And you can go, right, ship it or dispose it. So if it's junk, then I can just go, right, dispose, please. And they'll dispose it. And I don't get charged for that because it's not. Yeah, I can't get into this. Come on. Just won't go in there. Yes, we're in. Yes. Haha. Right. Peter, this is the address you want, mate. I do obviously have, I don't know if Enzo watches over here, but I do have an address in USA and I have an address in Canada as well. So this is my reship address. So the best option is to send it there, Peter. But as you can see, the one down here, not the Canada one or the USA, the one you need to send it to is the one at the end with the UK flag, which is the Mike Anderson 68 Tanner's Drive one, Suite D344951, Blakelands MK145BP, and then I will get an email to say that that's. See, I've got to get that package out there, so it tells me what's in there. You see, so that reminds me, I'll have to do that later. Let's come off that screen. Actually, we're finished with that. So, yeah, hopefully Peter will be the man who rescues this build for me. That's nice of you. Yeah, I mean, Peter is he will. The way I describe Peter is he's a very sort of like, he helps anyone. It's within his heart to help people. You know, if he will help anyone he can. He's a very genuine, generous person. I mean, to offer that for free, I think that's humbly amazing. I tell you what, I'll do. Yeah, okay. So that one, we've done that one. Okay. I thought you did issue 3 though. Yeah. So that's obviously, yeah. Okay. I mean, the only downside is I'm going to get charged a £5 fee, but if it gets this build moving, you know, you got to weigh up the things. Okay, just make sure it's a correct address and I'll sort it. Yeah, I've just showed you that on the screen. So it is that. I'll get an email when it comes in and then we'll just ship it out to me and get that sorted. So yeah, and then we go. Oh yes, Julie, how's it going, lovey? Lovely to see you from Minnesota there. How are you, lovey? And then email the address to me tonight, and I'll sort it. I haven't got your email. What's your how are you going to do it on here though? Because obviously, as a creator, sometimes creators accidentally let things slip, but I have to be careful of GDPR. I have to protect people's privacy and stuff. What you need to do, email me on here, and then I can email you the address. But I've just shown it on the screen anyway. So Mike's Scale Models at gmail.com. Email me there. That's my email. So if you email me on that one, and then I've got your email, and your email's in the chat. My email is in the chat. Where is it? I don't see it. The last one I got was, oh my God, what's he done? Then it came to that clip fell off the army or something. Then it goes to Angela. There's nothing here about an email. I can't see it in the chat. Yeah, it's nothing here, Peter. You've put email the address to me tonight, but I can't see your email in there. Can anyone see Peter's email? It's not there. But if you email me on that one, that's my email for like the Partworks and stuff. So people can reach out to me to talk about Partworks and stuff, all that. Even if you want me to come on your show, if you want me to appear on your live show, you can reach out to me. We'll do a Zoom call and see what we can work out there. Obviously, if you're blocked, then it won't happen. It's not in the chat, Peter, so I don't know. I can't see it. Stop laughing. Do you want my email? I'd love to have your email, Julie. We could have a... actually, let me message you. I'll have your email. Hi, Julie. It's Mike. Can I have your email, please? Thank you. Well, I've just messaged you because you want me to have your email. So, yeah, okay. So hopefully with the rescue from Peter Webster here, he's very kindly going to sort out issue 3, hopefully. And then the quicker we get it, the quicker we can accelerate this, the quicker we can get it back to moving. Ideally, what I'd like is I need it in a position where we can do it weekly. It's caused drastic action, drastic delays, and we really need to move this along. I mean, getting to this part here tonight has just been an absolute achievement. And knowing that the next 3 issues after that, we now can work on for 3 weeks. We know that for 3 weeks, the next 3 weeks, we'll be doing the Doll's House, which is, thank you, really good. But yeah, what's really interesting? Hello. Oh, okay. What's really interesting under here is a different wood. It's like this is brown mahogany, and then that part's. I'm still curious as to what this part is, because obviously we've established that's obviously the Winnie the Pooh bit, but I'm still concerned as to what this part is. So yeah. Pete, I'm going to do something. 2 minutes. You'll probably tell me off for this, but I'm going to try and do something. Tell me 2 minutes, yeah? Let me know if you get it. If you tell me off, then I'm only trying to show that I'm, being serious. Let me do this. You're probably going to tell me off, though. I'll probably get a text going, why did you do that? But let me see if I can do this. And what's really interesting, this is what I find bizarre, is because the previous supplier, right, he got me to pay his friend to then forward the money on to him. Why would you do that? I don't understand why you would get someone else to pay your friend to then pay on to that friend. So another thing, that's why I was like, no, I don't like this. There's something not right there. So I was like, I'll do it because I'm covered, but I've got to bring the suppliers to a close. I can't be doing that. I need to know that it's, I don't understand. Oh, I don't have a bank account. Yeah, I don't believe that. You know, how do you pay for your stuff then? Do you see what? Do you see what I mean? But yeah, he wasn't the nicest of suppliers. So people that muck me out, basically people that muck me about. One, your friendship's destroyed forever, and two, I won't. Peter Webster. Yeah, I've got your email. You've just distracted me. Okay, send address. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah. Let me just sort out this thing. I just want to sort something a minute. But yeah, as I said, I need to remain very clear here. If you muck me about and say, oh, I'm sending you a part and you're not sending me a part, oh, I've sent you it, that friendship is destroyed. Because I've had people in the past go, I've sent you for FDNY, I've gone all the way up to the depot, oh, it's not there, because you've not sent it. So that to me is not friendship. And yeah, you basically, that destroys our friendship. So, because I can't be mucked about. You know, you're letting my viewers down, you're letting me down. I can't find what I'm looking for. Bloody thing. I think I'm in the wrong thing, that's why. Feel free to go. I'm technically finished now because the last comment was from Julie. So, should we be really naughty and do the next 3 sessions now? Like, just go through the night? I'm very tempted. Right, Peter, I'm going to send you something, but you'll probably tell me off. I'll risk it. Crap. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me just do something here. So don't you dare run out, come on. It's always that juice, this bloody thing. Okay, so this one is... Yes, that's the one I want to be the architect. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just sorting something. So, okay, so I'll do this one. Okay, I've just sorted something, so let me know. I hope you're okay with that, but just have to wait and see. I want to show that I'm serious. So yeah, okay, so that one. Okay, so yeah, I've got your email, so I'll just fling that back. I'll get it up later and do it that way. Do you want my email? Okay, so I'm on Instagram and everywhere else. I know you are. You're on Bloody TikTok. You're on Bloody. This woman. There's a woman on. There's a woman on. I can't remember the TV program, but she goes like this. So she's got a cup, and she holds it like that, and she goes, and she's got this other woman next to her, and she goes, I've got to try and do it. I had to do it a specific way, but she goes, I've just been so busy, like that. And the way she says it just cracks me up. But yeah, I love her. You should watch it. I can't remember what the program's called, but I'll try and get it on the next show and show you guys. I'll get the YouTube clip and see if I can find it for YouTube. But you know, I'm gonna have to go now, Mike. My meds when oh fuck, yes, same here. You've just reminded me. I don't take this, we've got a problem. These are my heart pills, so they basically widen my now. But because I've got high blood pressure, that I said, right, can I come off them? And she goes, the chances are if you come off them, it will shoot back up again. And at the moment, it's come right down. So basically, this pill widens the artery up, so that the blood can flow quicker. But I just need to do this on Thursday. Take that, otherwise I'll be dead. Lovely. Okay. I'll sort you out, but thank you very much, Peter. I appreciate you. But yeah, so Peter's very kindly, I'm going to wrap this up now. I think Peter's very kindly offered to help us out. At least someone's out there that is willing to help me out and sorting that. So yeah, he's going to sort me out, and hopefully we should be building in no time. But I really thoroughly enjoyed doing this. I think that's proper set now. We might need to squeeze it a bit because obviously some of these are they're not flush right to the bottom, but the way we get around that is we just clamp that, we squeeze it a bit, and what happens is if you do this, for example, we get around this side. So for example, this bar here, you can see it's not quite all the way in. So the way we do that is we just do this one here like that, you know. And then can you see what will happen is as we're squeezing it, it should pull it into the gap. So can you see that has now pushed that nugget into the gap? So you see, so we'll leave a clamp on that, but yeah, it's done really good on that. So right, I'm going on. Yeah, okay, so right, I'm going now. So please remember to like, share, subscribe. Where's mid? Let's just run through what's going to come up. So tomorrow, I'm thinking probably Titanic. Well, actually, I'll check where the glue is in a minute. But yeah, so Monday we're going to do 46 A Doll's House, and then Tuesday, I don't know at the moment. The Tumblr's not back until the 8th of February, so we won't be able to do that. Wednesday, I'll try and do some more Ready Stove Bar. We'll try and have a, you know, what I want to do is I'll spend the weekend, I'll take everything off that we did in that video, and then we'll go back to square one and we'll, you know, line it up into the correct positions. As I said, the only bit we can't take off is the bit that we glued. Easy fix. We take the two connectors off at the ends of each pipe. We haven't glued them in. The only other problem is we glued some of the connectors in, but we can get around that because what we can do is pull the little the flexible cable off. If we pull that cable off, the connector's still in there. So we can still get array and wiggle it out because I didn't glue it into the actual pipe. So yeah, we can do that. Thursday's probably going to be Titanic. Not sure on Friday. But yeah, probably another busy week. Now, before I go, I talk for Britain, so feel free to go. 2 hours, Jesus. I have ordered the glue. I didn't really want to pay £7, but it is what it is. But that should be coming tomorrow. I've swapped the streams because we need that glue. So I've got that coming tomorrow. So we should be able to do Titanic tomorrow. That'll get us on Friday. And then I'm thinking Saturday, no video. I need a break at least one day of the week. And then Sunday, I'm thinking Sovereign. But you know what, I'm like, I swap and change. But I have got the glue coming tomorrow. So what's his name? What's that guy's name? Rodney. Rod. Just so you know, you left me a comment saying get the glue. I've got the glue. It's coming tomorrow. But yeah, so yeah. Okay, thanks so much for watching, guys. And I will catch you later. Take care and have a lovely evening ahead. Thanks so much for watching, for your support, your kind support, coming in the chat and stuff like that. Thank you to my moderators, which are currently Steve131. I think Rosebud's one, I'm not sure. And then Tessa somewhere in the chat here. Where is she? Tessa is also a mod as well. Our moderators keep the chats nice and tidy, and they sort out any trolls and that and stuff. Later, catch you later. Are we going in the car? We're going to go to the ski rink. Remember, you said that we can go in the Tumbler, drive down to the ski rink. Take care, Julie, and all the best. And hang on a minute. Where's that video? Because you said on my stream yesterday that you put up a special video for me. It's not on your channel. I had a look today, but it's not on there. So I don't know where you've put it. But that special video is not on your channel. That's the latest one you've got. You know, you said you'll do me a special video. I'm waiting to see what it is. But yeah, okay, you too. Thank you, Sunny. Have a lovely day. And rest assured, we're on the case. And we will, by sure, get this up and running again. I mean, as I said, to get to this is just an achievement. But what I will say as well is I'd love it if someone could reach out to me and say, I've got all the issues of the Route Master. Can we sort out something? You know, even if I don't like to pay up front, but if I had to, I would, because that's how much that build means to me. So I really am hopeful we can get the build may be over, but the parts are still in circulation. There's people up there. There are some people that just generally collect the parts and just sell them on for more, which is, I don't understand why you would go through all the effort of collecting it and then sell it. But, people's circumstances do change. And let's hope that one day the Route Master will come back to life. And it would be an absolute dream, if we could sit here one day, build all the issues in one night, get the roof on, would be an absolute dream, really. But yeah, I don't want to think about it too much because I know that I haven't got the issues and I miss building it. But anyway, take care, guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm not sure what it'll be yet. If the glue comes, sometimes they don't come till gone 9 o'clock. So because they come from Cambridge. So I'm thinking Titanic tomorrow. If not, then if the glue comes late, then we might have to do the Sovereign. So yeah. And I'm going to build it from scratch one again. We'll rebuild all the whole, because my German guy said that we need to file out the two. Hang on a minute. So the plan of action, they sent me a replacement. Okay, so the guy that I'm working with has said that the problem, as you can see, this is causing us a bit. It's still a little bit. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god! It's gone all the way down. What the hell? Right. So that means that one that we did. Let me go and get the other one. I don't believe it. So that means that this one was a defect, because that has gone all the way down. Look at that, all the way down. But this one, obviously this is, it's jamming. But could it be, because my friend in German said that it's these parts not widened a bit. Apparently we needed to shave inside there. So the problem is, we know this goes on to there. But the difficulty we're going to have is we've got to judge this because we've got to put these on. So it seems to me that it's these parts here that are causing the jam. So he suggested that we widen them up a bit. So yeah, we might do this on Sunday then. There's a bit of a defect there. It's like ink or something, but right. Or what we could do is we could put that in like that. If we put this in like that, and then maybe we do it a different way. And when we glue these parts, once this part's in. So what I'm thinking, because I'm concerned that if we do it like that, it's going to jam up again. So what we could do, let's put this part in there like that, and then do it a different way. Clamp the other two of these in once this is jammed in, and then do it that way. Because that's gone right to the bottom now, isn't it? Yeah, I've got a plan. Brilliant. Okay, we've got 2 more comments, please. Hurry up. Okay, so you two, yeah. Thank you, lovely. And we've got Sunny Stormy, yeah. And that one there, yeah. Come skiing, Mike. Well, if I fall off the chair, I can't believe I fell off the chair live on TV. Oh my God. Yeah. I'd love to do skiing. I mean, my sister and my mum used to go skiing, but apparently if you fall over, you're supposed to, like, when it goes on the floor, you're supposed to go like that. Because if a skater comes along, they'll slash your hand off like that, and then you can't go, around the ice rink, But yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'll slot it in, and we'll put these, because the chances are, if I put it again like that, it's going to jam up. So we'll get around it another way. But rest assured, I'm still going to keep this because this could be a restoration project. I could widen this up a bit, but I mean, I can't really do much with it because, hang on a minute. It's Peter Webster. Who's the lucky man? Hello. Peter, we've found a problem. This has been jamming up, right? Watch this. I don't know what that says, but I'll get to it in a minute. Just bear with me. Cut that off a minute. Why is it stuck? Go away. No, it's come back. Stop it. Oh, this is playing up, but this is jamming when we do it like that, right? Because you've not seen this. So it gets stuck when you go like that. So this one has come in and it slots all the way down perfect like this, right? So what we're going to do on Sunday, we're going to do it a different way. So what we're going to do, we're going to slot this in. We're going to clamp the other two that goes either side of here, and then we'll put this one up there. That's the way we're going to get around this hurdle of trying to get it in. So it just goes to show that the guy from Germany, if you're watching, I can't remember your name, you were right about these two. But another chap emailed me saying that everyone that he knows, because he does a lot of wooden ships, his channel's great. Can't remember the chap's name off the top of my head, but I did subscribe to you. But he said that everyone he's known to do this build has had problems with it. But I like challenges, so we'll see what we can do. Let me just. Okay, so we'll put that there with us. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and plus, what we've got also with this is a little storage area for like the plastic blister packs, the small ones, like, Donald Duck's shoes. We can put this in here while we wait for more parts. So it makes it like a separate thing. Right, I really must. Oh, it's 10 o'clock, the news. I really must go. I need a wee-wee. It will be fun. I think we should. My dream is to emigrate to Australia. I've always wanted to do that. What was that? Someone's just pinged me something. Kew Gardens. Peter, I don't know if you've seen this, but I just want to show you something. I have just sent you, because obviously I still have it from when we did the camper van, but I have just sent you across. Where's it gone? I've just sent you across. I mean, if it's not sent, I can always raise the charge back and pull it back. So, but I've just sent you a little bit towards the doll's house. It's only 97p for the minute, because obviously until I've got that confirmation that it's been sent, I just want to, I know you said to give it for free, but you know, if you're genuine in what you say, I'd rather, you know, I trust you to get that and then I'll pay you up front. I have to trust the person. It works on trust. If I feel that you're genuine, then I'll pay you up front. If I don't think you're genuine, then I'm not going to pay you up front. But yeah, I'll pay you 97p for now. And then if it's, you know, once it's sent and it's sent to my depot, you know, I'll put the full cost across. I know you said it as a gift, but I feel that I need to pay for that. You know, I can't expect you to pay for it for free, but you'll probably tell me off for that. But he doesn't like me paying, so for some apparent reason. But I just want to try and, you know, show that I really am desperate for this part. See, I've got a shed. We're never going to get off here. I'll be in my bed. I'll be lying in my bed replying to these comments. I'm back for a second, just confirming I ordered issue 3, so we'll get back. So we'll get Sophie to get my issue out and send. Who's Sophie? Is that your daughter? Send it out ASAP. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. And then obviously what I'll do is I'll send the rest of the payment once it's been shipped, then I'll forward some more money over. But I need to make sure, I need to be confident that it is on its way. So yeah, I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm not saying you're not, but because I've had so many people muck me about, I need that, you know, reassurance. Okay, so I've left you. I was coming on again. That guy, you know, what's his name? Clive Myrie. He's actually in Ukraine at the moment. Left you a comment. It's like that Sarah Smith. She used to be the editor for Scotland, and she's moved over to North America now. But it was funny the other night. There was 2 of them broadcasting from Kyiv, or whatever it's called. Left you a comment, Peter. Peter, yeah, okay. I'm getting tired now. I need to clear all this up. I've got this idiot coming in to take that thing off the ball. I mean, why would you put it on the fucking door frame? Oh, God. Don't you just love Friday nights? Well, soon be Friday night, but just noticed Jill away. I'll reply later. Thank you. I thought you was going to bed. Can't. Sunny Stormy can't. Why can't you? And then, see, he's told me off now. Okay, well, at least I've shown you that I've tried to prove, you know. See, he tells me off. If I try and send him cash, he doesn't like it. So, you know, I've tried to show that I'm, you know, genuine in what I say, but you don't want me to send. Okay, what I'll do is I'll take a photo of that to prove that you've said that you don't want the money. Just in case one of us forgets, I'll just screenshot that. But yeah, see, I told you. See, you told me off. I told you he would. He's very generous. He doesn't want money for things for some reason. I think he feels like he has to help. So it's really lovely of him. Okay, I am under strict instructions not to pay you. Okay, no problem. But what I'll do is don't bother sending me the 97p back. Keep that. You know, it's 97p, pish posh. Don't worry about that. So yeah, I'm never going to get off this. Can't type anymore. Pet like 24. Pet like it's like 24. I know, right? I've been on it since bloody 7 o'clock. I've been bloody filming all day. I've been on the premiere earlier. I've done the craft channel. They've actually sent me an email saying that apparently it's ending. Let me see if I can get it. Where is it? Yeah, they're stopping several magazines apparently. So that's the wrong email. I've got 7 different emails because obviously I do different sister can't get it out, sister channels. So let's go on to that. Reminds me, I need to sort something out. So yeah, they've actually said, so Crass Beautiful is probably very disgusting. You wouldn't want to put that dog shit there. Someone's just put dog shit on the end of someone's path, making out it's the fake one. So when they go out, they've got to think that it's real. But yeah, unfortunately, they've actually said that they're So Crass Beautiful has been discontinued, and Let's Knit is going to be stopped by the end of March. Whether another publisher is going to pick that up, I don't know. It seems to me that DC Thompson and Acefield may be struggling because they've cut Animal Planet's gone, Let's Knit's about to go, and now Crass Beautiful. So I think what they're trying to do is they're cutting back on costs. They're saying that it's printing costs, but I can see them folding, to be honest with you. This is what I'm saying. They should not be giving money to Ukraine. I disagree with it. This country is completely in a mess, and all they seem to care about is Ukraine and Turkey. You know, this is why all these companies, every day we're seeing another company fold. You know, I don't know what the logic is behind it, but, you know, get other countries that are more stable in finance to, you know, help them. It's not fair. You know, all these people that need this extra money that they're banging on about, they've got to wait till March. And then people like me and everyone else that wants a pay rise, we can't get that until April, because obviously April's the new financial year. But see, he's told me off. Don't send me money. I won't. I did try, but yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about the 97p. You can keep that. Just call it just call it a tip or something for your brilliant insect videos. But yeah, oh gosh, I'm never going to get off this. I've not had my sausage roll. I actually haven't. Oh my god, I did say I would be here till 10. You're just gonna keep me talking, aren't you, until I go to bed? Tata. Thank you later. Thank you, YL. Thank you, YL. What does that mean? Later, got to run to store. Well, hurry up. Get your skis on. You know, I can see you rolling down the hill with, like, you know, your roller skates on. Roller World in Colchester's actually collapsed. They've been struggling with ground rent and that, but it's just ridiculous, isn't it? You know, you're seeing all these companies that have been like running for years, and it's the small ones that always suffer. So it is terrible. This country, I've never seen this country in such a state, but we are the UK and we will get through it. My youngest daughter, she's 19. Right, so is that Sophie or, okay, 19 today? Well, tell her happy birthday from me. I hope she's had a lovely day. So yeah, I'm going to be 31 this year, and I don't really feel 31. I just feel like I'm 27 still. Okay, I'm off for the night now, guys. Be safe all night. Take care, Peter. Thank you very much. And as I say, keep the 97p. You can have that. I'm not too fussed about that. But yeah, no problem. And oh, we've got one more here. Tessa, I need to go to the lavatory again, so just bear with me. This is 2 nights in a row you've kept me till gone 3 hours. But it's great. You know, I love interacting with you all. I love talking to you and all that. I do agree with you, the government. Well, I don't agree with it. You know, I understand. Try to look at both sides of it, and I understand Ukraine is in a state, but you need to understand. Hang on a minute. So let's just go that again. So I do agree with you. The government needs to help the small companies out. This is the way I see it. Okay. Yes, Ukraine is in a state. Okay. There's war between Russia and Ukraine. I understand that. Why is the UK got involved? I don't know. Apparently they want tanks and they want all this stuff. Okay, fair enough. You're going to send the tanks, send the tanks. But now they're saying that they're helping out with money. The problem is this country is suffocating because of it. Is, you know, all these companies, these small companies, I'm getting daily emails saying that this company's closing, that company's closing. I mean, Cherries the other day was closing. You know, it's all the small companies, and they need to stop helping with the money. You know, all these people that is supposed to be getting this so-called £900 extra payment, they've got to wait till April, and they're splitting it. They're not giving you the full whack. You're getting some in April, you're getting some in October, and then you're getting some in January. They don't have their priorities right. I just don't understand it. You know, they're all praising, oh, we're going to help Ukraine and that. There's not even lettuce or tomato on the shelf, but that's because of weather and that. So, yeah, and they've put a restriction in, something to do with you can only buy 3 lettuces or something. But I don't know. This country is deteriorating badly. You know, the rail strikes. They're now saying that there's more strikes for them. I mean, they've been going since summer. But this country is terrible at the moment. I've never seen a country so bad. You know, and considering that we're recovering from the COVID pandemic, you would think that, you know, but no, all they care about is bloody. I understand, you know, Turkey is in a disaster. I understand that, and you know, if they need money, great, but not Ukraine. The war between Russia and Ukraine, that's their problem. But they're saying that apparently it's to do with the gas and all that, and that's why it's so expensive and all this. But yeah, I mean, it's like Calibri Crafts, they're closing. It's terrible, absolute terrible. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like crazy. Crafty Diamonds UK closing. It's all the small companies, you know, and I hate to say it, but I fear that we're losing companies daily. That's what it seems like. I mean, for them to say Let's Knit and Crafts Beautiful, you know, it's terrible. Really, really is quite. You know, you're in a position now where you wake up and you think, am I going to get another email from that company saying they're closing? It's put you in a position where, like, you're thinking, are we going to get this company closing? You know, are we still going to get stuff? But yes, I need to go now. I'm really knackered, but it's been a lovely stream. You know, we got that. The achievement here is getting that done. I'll leave the clamp on it because obviously it will clamp it there. I might have to do it with this side as well, but all we do is if the glue's set, as I said, just push it and it will sandwich it together. But the detail of the walls look really great. So Monday we'll just put, I think that, Monday 46 is going to be where we put it up here and then over there. So slowly but surely we're getting this done, and Peter Webster's going to sort out issue 3 apparently. So yeah. Right, I'm going. Have a lovely day. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you are on the diamond painting side, I plan to do a 3-hour live show some point tomorrow, depending on when this contractor's coming to take that thing off the wall. Because I haven't done the rose for a couple of weeks, so I think we'll do a nice big session of 3 hours live tomorrow night, maybe. I think we'll do it at 5. But I am thinking of changing the date, but I don't know. So yeah, also coming up tomorrow will be, just before, where will be the future's not ours to see. Say hurrah, hurrah, it will be. Anyway, coming up tomorrow, where is it? Yeah, so coming up tomorrow, we will be doing, obviously on my sister channel, will be another Tesco's video. It might be Tesco, but if you like shopping hauls, then I do a shopping hauls channel. And I am working on a, I've got so many emails saying, could you bring back product reviews? And I do like doing it, but it's like I've got to buy a product each time to do it. But I'm doing a product reviews channel as well. So the first video of that, we've got some lovely stuff. The first video of that will be, I don't know, but let's try and sneak peek you. Let's give you an exclusive. So that's something that I recorded on the 16th of February. So that's on the product review channel. But it's great because if you've got an O2 contract, you can add that, say like, I don't know, JBL speakers, for example, you can add the full cost to your contract and they add it to the next bill. And of course you can pay it next month. So yeah, we've got some lovely bits and bobs coming up on there. So I'll probably do that. But anyway, please remember to like, share, subscribe. Remember to tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos that I do. And I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if this glue comes early, for Titanic. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.